Welcome back to the Rolympics week. My name is Spade, and we are over halfway there, as this is battle 4 out of 7, so that's pretty cool. And today's match is against someone by the name of Hydro Scissor HD, and he's gonna be using a sand team in this match, and that is something that I was really waiting for, because obviously you guys already know my Sableye, which has Rain Dance, and screwing over sand teams with a random Rain Dance is always fun, especially in rotation matches where everything, well, nothing makes sense and it's confusing and all that stuff. But anyways, for this match, definitely decided to lead with a Sableye and then Ludicolo, because they kind of go in hand, and then Chansey to throw the support there. And that's basically it. And my opponent leads with Ferrothorn and friends. He actually doesn't have T-Tar as a lead, and that is something that you definitely need to keep in mind if you are playing rotation matches yourself and you have a weather-based team. If you do not lead with your weather guy, you are not going to be able to set up the sand or the whatever weather you are going to be using, because Sandstream doesn't activate when you rotate it in. You have to have it on lead spot, because otherwise you could kind of abuse it and just rotate in and always change the weather, and that would be like kind of stupid. So that's why Game Freak most likely make the mechanics so that you have to lead with it, otherwise it's not going to activate. But anyways, my opponent, he's going to set up rocks with Ferrothorn, and then I'm going to sub with my Sableye, and then I missed my Will-O-Wisp. That kind of just really blows, as he actually has spikes on this Ferrothorn, which I was not expecting. First off, I was expecting Lead Seed, because second of all, like, he has Skarmory to set up spikes, but apparently he doesn't have spikes on his Skarmory. I don't really know what you would have on it if you don't have entry hazards, but okay, I guess that works. But since he is setting up, I am going to be setting up as well. So I go into my Ludicolo, rotate that guy in, and set up a Swords Dance, and then I'm gonna set up another one. He actually doesn't even want to set up his final layer, as he's kind of scared of me going to +4, which I'm going to do anyways. But he's gonna actually switch out his Ferrothorn and bring out the Skarmory. And yeah, I can't one-shot him, especially since he still has his 30 intact, so I need to break that. Go for the Will-O-Wisp with my Sableye, but of course I miss again. So that's a bit unfortunate, especially now, because now I need to make the choice whether I set up my weather, my rain, or do I want to burn this Skarmory and make it so that he will not be able to keep his sturdy intact. And that is what I decided to do, because I'm still at full health, so even if he whirlwinds me out, what he is obviously going to do, I can still bring out Sableye later on, and then by the time that happens, he has gotten a bunch of residual damage on this Skarmory already, hopefully, and then I will be able to set up the Rain Dance, and then Rain boosted +4 Waterfall should be able to take him out. But yep. He's gonna drag out my Dragonite, which is a bit unfortunate. What I decided to do here is go into my Chansey and make a wish. And potentially, if my Sableye does not get dragged out, I can go into my Dragonites and protect to be guaranteed to get my wish and have the multi-scale intact, since he just broke it with Stealth Rocks. But Sableye actually does get dragged out, which is perfect. Just what I wanted. There's like a 1/3 chance to for that to happen, because obviously I only have 3 pokes sitting in the bench, and one of them is Sableye, so kind of high chances there. But yeah, kind of got lucky at the same time, but then again I got pretty unlucky at the beginning with those Willow misses, so it's all cool. Because yeah, Sableye does get dragged in, and finally I get a chance to set up my Rain Dance, what I wanted to do in the first place, and he actually goes for the Brave Bird, which is kind of random. I guess he was just thinking I would go into Ludicolo. But then again, had he gone for the Whirlwind, wouldn't have made too big of a difference, because I would have been able to set up my Rain anyways. But then again, you will see later on that the damage on my Sableye definitely would have helped. But anyways, that doesn't happen, and now I got that +4 Rain boosted Waterfall at my Ludicolo's disposal, and from this range I can definitely take out the Skarmory easy. And on top of that, I have the Life Orb, like you guys have seen. But he's gonna send out the Ferrothorn, and I just wanted to burn that thing again. So what I decided to do is go into my Sableye again and just go for the Will-O-Wisp, but he actually rotates into his Rotom, and he's just gonna go for the Volt Switch. I'm not really sure at this point. I'd say from this damage, which does like overhave, pretty sure he's Choice Scarfed at this point, so that at least makes it easier for my Ludicolo that I can even just go for Waterfall and take him out later. Because I just kind of like to spam Waterfall, but if there's something that could take it, I'm gonna be kind of hesitating. But anyways, he's gonna send out his Latias here. And rain is still up, so I'm like, let's just go for the Waterfall. And what do you know? I just one-shot the Latias. Like, Ludicolo just doing work and being a beast he is. Just one-shotting the Latias. Resisted hit. Not really sure if he was defensive or not. Would be kind of cool to see those calcs, like whether I could one-shot a defensive Latias. But anyways, in comes the Rotom. I'm just gonna Waterfall again, and I one-shot the Rotom as well. So, Ludicolo just beasting it up once more, and just one-shotting everything, like, every turn. And he's gonna send out his Landorus right now, and he goes into his Tyranitar, or rotates in, and I decided to rotate into my Sableye again, because everything I see in the field is crippled by a Will-O-Wisp, basically. And he does miss a Fire Blast here, but I did have 50% of my health, and I did calc this, and basically the max damage that he could have done with Fire Blast was 48%, so I would have been still able to live and set up the rain right here, as I would have done anyways, but sure, he could have taken out my Sableye, but I still would have been able to set up the rain, and that was the main thing that is going to screw him over right now. As the rain is up, he actually goes for the Ice Beam, which he has, so he most likely has that 64 special attack that standard T-Tar usually has, what's running this kind of set with Fire Blast and Ice Beam. So anyways, yep, gonna set up that rain again, and then just rotate into Ludicolo again and go for the Waterfall. Easily one-shot the Tyranitar, and now I think he's down to his two last guys, which are the Landorus and the Ferrothorn, and I decided to rotate back into my Sableye since I do have it left here. I might as well go for the Will-O-Wisp again, because nothing on his team that's left is not going to appreciate it, and I also figured that it would, you know, since it's going to cut his attack in half, and since I really cannot one-shot the Ferrothorn with my Ludicolo, which is still my main way of dealing with it, I figured it would be the best play, because that way he won't be able to take me out most likely. Even with Power Whip, it wouldn't. So, yeah, I'm gonna burn him, then rotate into my Ludicolo, go for the rain-boosted Waterfall, and it does a lot to the Ferrothorn. But Ferrothorn, being the bulky sucker that it is, it's still gonna be able to live with red, but still really impressive damage. And he's gonna go for the Gyro Ball, but since his attack is cut in half by the burn, it's not gonna be able to take me out, and I still have a couple Life Orb hits in me, so I'm just gonna go for the Seed Bomb this time, because I don't want to get Iron Barbs damage, because Seed Bomb obviously doesn't make contact, and I am just free to take him out. Even if he would go into Landorus, I should be able to take him out at +4. But now the rain does wear out, so what I am going to do is just go back into my freaking Sableye, go for the Rain Dance once again. Doesn't matter at this point if he takes out my Sableye or not, but anyways, even if I didn't have my Sableye at this point, obviously he couldn't have taken my whole team on with only Landers, so wasn't really too big of a deal that he didn't kill me off earlier when he kind of had a chance. But then again, he probably should have whirlwinded me out earlier. Would have been different, things would have played differently, but oh well, this is what happened. And I'm able to set up my Rain Dance and just rotate into Ludicolo, Waterfall, and that will be the game. So, kind of a lesson in a sense that my opponent was setting up his entry hazards as I was just setting up all the way to +4, and then that just definitely screwed him over, because I was able to do a bit of damage to the Skarmory with the burn, and then Ludicolo just did the rest of the work, and Ludicolo just... Did Ludicolo just kill everything in this match? I think it did, but entry hazards are something that don't really work as well as they do in the singles match, because you are not going to be forcing that many switches, because you are going to be rotating. Of course with Whirlwind you can do that, but still, like you can, like I did in this match, I decided to set up with Ludicolo up to +4, then I rotated it into safety, and then when it was safer later on, then I rotated it back in, still keeping that +4 that I had set up earlier, and then I was able to clean up the match basically. So that is what happened. Another one of the mechanics that's in rotation battles that is different and that you can definitely take advantage of, and I was able to do that, and that was basically the result. But yep, this was the match for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another battle. I'll have to see what I got. Also, people have been asking to see Shedinja in action, and I remember I have at least one match where the Shedinja actually did something. Although most of the time it actually didn't, as you have seen so far, it hasn't really done much. Even though in rotation, where it has a bit more potential than in regular singles match, Shedinja is still Shedinja, and it's really gimmicky. But I'll have to see where that match is. I'm gonna record that and post it later in this week as part of the rotation Rolympics week. So you will see some Shedinja action later on. I promise you that much. But this was the match for today. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully there will be a Wild Spade podcast later this week too. I'll have to see if I'll find a good time to record it with Chase. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But hopefully, at least it's gonna come out this weekend. Maybe. I'll have to see. We'll see. But Wild Spade podcast definitely coming. And yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.